Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. The 16th episode of the Bradford City Road to Glory Career Mode is here. This is the third installment in the Bradford City Marathon that we've got going. And guys, first off, I just need to say, you guys are absolutely killing it with hitting the target of 3,000 likes. It is ridiculous because when I first set the target of 3,000, I sort of like had to look back at like previous videos and sort of just made a bit of a guess and thought, now what target is going to be hit around about every 12 or so hours? And I came to the conclusion that 3,000 was good. But no, you guys seem to be getting about 5,000 likes on every Bradford City episode within 12 hours. It's stupid. We hit the 3,000 mark within about 6 or 7 hours, or maybe even less. It's insane the amount of support that you guys are putting on. And while I'm not 100% thankful for that, it's bloody awesome. I do think that, like, I was intending to try to get out a video every, like, 2 videos a day, sort of once every 12 hours. As we see Hansen just make 2 forward pressure tackles and then just slot one in the bottom left, or in the top left-hand corner. So that was stunning stuff. I mean, again, just no awareness from the AI defenders there. Even on Legendary, you can still do that shit. But, yeah, we go 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest, which was good there. But, anyway, getting back onto the target that I'm talking about now. I do actually, and I hope I'm not going to cop flack for this because it's not like you guys won't hit it, but I'm thinking about maybe even bumping up the like, and I've actually had this suggested to me by another fellow YouTuber in Pepsi FIFA, who is another Australian YouTuber. Go check him out if you want to. But he said to me, like, dude, you're hitting them so quickly, like, you need to bump it up or something. So I thought maybe we'll give it a run, or maybe we'll just trial it on this episode. What harm can it be done? I'm only going to bump it up by 500 or so likes. So if we can hit 3.5, again, not like we're not hitting that already, but if we can hit 3.5 thousand likes, so 3,500 likes on every video, and that will be the next episode. So that'll obviously give me a little bit more time as we nearly score there. A very good run from Yates, who was, pressured all the way, eventually got the cross in, and Hansen unfortunately hit the post. And it would suck now if after that we unfortunately conceded, which would be horrible. We're watching it tackle again, but it didn't go. Vaughan's got it, passes back in, another pass. This is unbelievable stuff from the legendary oh my god, he's missed it. It's an empty net. How have you actually missed it? It was a stunning save from Gazzaniga this time around. That's a great save. Then it fell to him, and a bit of bullshit for him to get another shot after making the save, but he's put it off, and I couldn't believe it, and that was all she wrote. We should, probably should have only got 1 point in this game, but the Nottingham Forest crowd are not going to be happy with that striker. Gazzaniga, I gave him a game because Collins was a little bit tired, so yeah, he ended up getting man of the match with an 8.2. But that is just that, isn't it? Wow, I can't believe he blew out. That's amazing, even on Legendary. But yeah, let's have a look at the votes in this game. I've got 1 going to Hansen in this game. I've got 2 votes going to Ryan McGowan, and the 3 votes are going to go to the goalkeeper in, of course, Gazzaniga, who did get the 8.2, made a couple of very good saves and was quite pivotal and quite key in this game. And, we kept the clean sheet, which is obviously good for him, and it works in his favour. But, yeah, that was stunning. It was really stunning stuff, and we're about to have a look at our monthly scouting update now from Australia. Of course, I've sent away our scout. We immediately get a 90-plus max potential Australian in Andrew Jednak, which looks pretty promising. A few other players here and there. Neil Mahazi looked okay there. Even a few others in there as well. But we're just going to have to wait and look. I ended up going through them all, evaluating. I decided max potential of 90 is pretty much an immediate yes in my book. So Andrew Jednak, especially with the scout that we have not being extremely quality. I thought Brandon Good looked alright as well. And Neil Mahazi is another player that I decided signing, and we just let the other one sit. But until the next scouting report, guys, let's have a look at this J-Bucks Medal Monthly Update. Now, this will be for all the games played in February, now that we have reached March. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your top 5. And has it changed? It has. We now have Aaron Moy outright once again leading. He's been the leader for a very long time, but in the previous update for January, Hansen and Moy were tied, I believe, on 23 or maybe even 24. They were tied, but now Moy's gone forward. So Hansen's gone second, Krishanta's third, Danny Pacheco fourth, and Ward fifth. So those positions haven't changed. But anyway, the remaining votes, we've got Collins, again, pushing and knocking on the door of the top 5. Yeah, Ward's got to be careful. We've still got Yates on 14, Spranovic on 13, Doyle on 12, Meredith 11, Darby on 8, 7 for McGowan and Reid, 6 for Bates Pinto, 4 for McHugh, McLean, 3 for Armstrong, 3 for Gazzaniga, 2 for DeVita, 2 for Jones, 2 for McArdle, 2 for Yedelin, and 1 for Kennedy. So those 3 votes in that last game were actually Gazzaniga's first votes for the season. They've come in February. So then again, I have been giving Collins pretty much the majority of the games, but I was really only going to play Gazzaniga in cup games, but I've still just thrown him in the rotation pretty much whenever. And with performances like that, then maybe I've got to consider it. But then again, Collins has been very good lately, so it's hard for me to sort of distribute minutes. But anyway, Armstrong with an awesome little chip, a great through ball in a... Unfortunately, Krishantis, who was in an offside position, obviously offside there. I thought he might have just snuck back in time, but unfortunately not. And yet still, away we go. Armstrong, again's on the ball. He's going to take on his man. Beautiful stuff. Courageous football. And he sent through Ward. And it's a great pass. Ward will whip in the cross. Krishantis again can't put it away. It falls to Pacheco. My, that would have been stunning in the top right-hand corner. But he couldn't pull it off. And yeah, again, we've already scored a few nice goals in this season, and we're just trying to build on that goal of the season contenders list. And again, more great passing movement. Krishantis, again, you got to finish this. He can't do it. He's had about 3 opportunities. Once he was offside, 2 potential, pretty hard scoring shots, couldn't do it. And again, this time, Ben Marshall tries firing one, but Collins saves it well. We've got 2 informed goalkeepers. I love it. And more passing. Great work. Armstrong again playing everyone through. Ward with the shot. This time it hits the keeper. I thought it was going to go over, but it's hit the keeper, hit the crossbar, bounced in, and that is in a net and easy as pie. It's maybe not easy as pie. For a second I thought that wasn't going to go in, but we did make it. But sadly here, we get the goal, we get the breakthrough, but we give away a free kick. Marshall nearly scores, but I think Collins would have had it covered anyway. Excellent reach, great diving save, if it had gone on target, of course, but it still stayed at 1-0, and we've won 2 games now in this episode. I love it. And again, only a 6.9 rating for Gazzaniga, but I thought he did, or not for Gazzaniga, for Collins. I thought he did pretty well. Will he end up in the votes? Only time will tell. But then again, we did have a lot of very good midfielders, outfielders in there as well. As you can see, Danny Ward that was substituted getting man of the match. But what were my votes in this game? I do have 1 vote in it going to DeAndre Yedlin. I've got 2 votes in this game going to Armstrong, and I have 3 votes going, yet again, man of the match, Danny Ward. He was very good, scored the goal. That, you know, the absolute important goal that got us the win. Armstrong was the absolute excellent playmaker in that game. You saw he sent through our strikers and even our wingers through so many times. He is a great little playmaker. One problem that I'm having with him, though, scoring goals. I mean, he isn't a striker, I know, and I score more with my strikers and my wingers, really more than I do with my central midfielders. But I got to tell you, as we somehow concede from a set piece that was absolutely bombed in from the halfway line, and I'm very intrigued by Gazzaniga's attempts to try to stop that. He didn't stick his hands up. He tries almost like headbutting the player that actually headed the ball, but he was able to deal with that one, so that's okay. It was right at him, so I'm not surprised. And again, Doyle trying to lob through ball into Yates, tries a shot, it's deflected, hit the crossbar, but unfortunately, like Ward's shot in the previous episode, in the previous game, he wasn't unfortunately able to put that one on target. And again, the pass from Moy wasn't a good one. It was intercepted, but that one was intercepted right back again. Moy's got it. He'll try that cross. It's Hansen. You know the rest. It's a beautiful headed goal from Hansen. I mean, did you expect anything different? This guy scores literally every single time when it comes to headers. He's a freak. And let's just keep it going again. Another set piece, and they nearly score from it again, just off target that time, but very close. And yeah, bloody Birmingham, what's with them in bloody set pieces? They're killing it. And Hansen, again, positive football, taking them on. Doyle does it again. And the through ball to Hansen, who got pace behind his run and shoots. And it's unfortunately, he had to hit it first time, too close to the keeper. And it's saved that time as well. 90th minute, any more opportunities going to come for us. Davies, the centre-back, actually pushing forward and making tackles. But it was the end of the game, and we unfortunately drew that this time around. We got the goal back from conceding pretty early on from a set piece, from a pretty ludicrous set piece at that. But that is what happened, and unfortunately, we only get the draw there, but it's been okay because we won a lot of our previous games in especially the league. But anyway, let's get back once again to the votes. We've got 1 vote in it going to Aaron Moy. I've got 2 votes now going to Davies, the centre-back, who's actually going to be getting on board another ship in Sheffield Wednesday at the end of the season, and we got 3 votes going to Hansen. So again, it's kind of interesting that, you know, like me in FIFA 15, we seem to, not every now and again, we not often get on the same page. We don't normally see eye to eye. Like my man of the match and FIFA 15's man of the match are normally different people. But yeah, this time around, last 3 games, we've actually been able to get, you know, we've been able to share, which is cool. And this is going to be exciting because I know what you're looking, you know what you're looking at right now. Swansea City. It's not the Capital One Cup. It's the FA Cup. But we now have opportunity for some revenge. Obviously, Swansea City were the ones that dashed Bradford City fans' hearts when they, you know, we took them all the way to the Capital One Cup final, and unfortunately, they did get whacked about 5-0 or something in the end in a few years ago. So it would be great to get a little bit of revenge because this is the first competitive match that Swansea and Bradford will be playing in this career mode, and I've been waiting for this. I really have. I mean, they whacked us 5-0. I want to get some revenge back, so we need to do it, and it's looking pretty positive here. He's being shut down by Richards Krishantis. He had to take the shot outside of the box. Bit awkward situation, couldn't do it. The slide tackle, I thought it was clean, apparently not. Kennedy, the centre mid, going back and trying to defend, but unfortunately the ref calls it back. No advantage is played on, and they've got a dangerous little set piece here. I'd really hate for them to score from it. Bates getting a yellow card. I thought it was a clean tackle, but unfortunately not. And Paulinho steps over it, or does he shoot? It's saved once again, and I believe that is also Gazzaniga. We've given him quite a run in this episode. Colin's only making the one appearance, I think. But anyway, Kennedy again, the centre mid, the older, not as good centre mid, just linking up with more players, having the shot, putting him off target yet again. I've really only got him out there to give certain players a break. That's not good defending. Again, very not good defending. We've made 2 slide tackles. Poor stuff. And we've let Bonnie go through, and he just cannot be stopped. He's just a tank. He just rolls on through. I tried tackling him, getting front shoulder. Nothing happening there. They try the low cross. Yedlin clears. They still have the ball in the box. Dyer with the shot, but Gazzaniga collects. So much action. Still no goals, though. 80th minute. We continue on. Ward maybe with an opportunity. Nothing there. Had the shot. It hit the post, and it's gone out. That would have been a stunning goal from a really tight angle, but 90th minute and the 1 minute of stoppage time meant that there was no time to get forward, and the first game between Swansea in this career mode is unfortunately going to end in a goalless draw. But because this is the FA Cup, we will have to play a replay against them, so that's another game, and I think that also means a game at home in front of the Bradford fans, so that'd be great to get it done against Swansea at Valley Parade. But the votes in this game, we got 1 going to Gazzaniga, 2 votes going to Kennedy, and 3 votes going to DeAndre Yedlin in this game, actually. So not mutual man of the matches this time. He got a 7.9, and Gazzaniga got the 8, but he did get still 1 vote, which was decent enough for him. But anyway, as you can see there, the teams that made it through, I see Manchester United absolutely whacked Newcastle, but we will see if we progress any further in the FA Cup. We've got a game against Burnley coming up soon. Until the next one, guys, 3,500 likes, and you get your next episode. Peace out. Catch you later. Bye-bye.